I am so glad that you have decided to do Live a Praying Life in Adversity as a study. Now, I'm going to guess that the fact that you have decided to do this study means that your life is in some kind of turmoil. For some of you, it's big. For some of you, it's earth-shattering. For some of you, it's almost just an irritant, but there it is. I broke my hip a few months ago, not too seriously, but give me pity anyway. I broke my hip a few months ago, and the pain will not stop, and it's always in the background. It's not terrible. I can walk, I can do anything I need to do, but I have this little pain in my hip all the time, and sometimes it just wears me out. Sometimes it's that kind of adversity. It is ongoing. You've been dealing with it for a long time. It's just always there in the background. It doesn't matter. Life is punctuated with pain. We all have adversity. We are not going to escape it. Jesus makes it clear because he makes a promise about adversity. In this world, you will have trouble. This is not our home. This is not our forever. We're passing through. The landscape will not always be friendly. We're going to have adversity. So I'm guessing you're taking this because you're struggling with some adversity. And you want to know how to keep on praying and why to keep on praying when you really feel like you should just give up. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the principles of Live a Praying Life. Live a Praying Life is my signature book. It's what my ministry is all about. It's what I feel like I was put on the earth to teach. It is the core of my life. It has the principles I teach in Live a Praying Life have informed every area of my life and understanding about God. And so I'm taking those principles and applying them directly to times of adversity when we're struggling with discouragement and adversity and things that we want to change in our lives. We want to have this thing change. We say, if just this would change, then my life would be happy. But God puts adversity in our lives and allows adversity in our lives. He doesn't create bad, but it's up to Him. He allows it. If it's in your life, it's in your life because He allowed it, and He allowed it for purposes. So here's what I want us to do these 4 weeks together. We're going to look at the principles of Live a Praying Life and apply them directly to times of adversity. If truth is true, then it stays true when the rubber meets the road. When we're in real life situations, if the truth is true, then it stays true. There's not a different truth for times of adversity. And so we're going to look at the purpose of prayer, the process of prayer, the promise of prayer, and the practice of prayer. And we're going to apply those directly to times of adversity. You know, my go-to verse in my life is Jeremiah 33:3 says, "Call to me and I will answer you." Now listen to how He's going to answer you. "And tell you great and unsearchable things you did not know." See, here's the key about prayer, is that as we open up to God, because that's what we're doing, we're opening up to God's initiative. We're not getting God's attention, we're not making God notice something He hadn't noticed before, we're really just responding to His call. When we open our lives through prayer, He begins to tell us things we didn't know before. Sometimes we treat prayer as if we're going to tell God great and unsearchable things He did not know. But the truth is that what prayer is going to bring into your life is that you're going to begin to see God change the way you think, change the way you view your circumstances, see them from a different vantage point, and they will look altogether different. Show you the way He's working and acting in your life when you thought He wasn't doing anything. He's going to tell you great and unsearchable things you did not know. Great means they're too high for you to figure out on your own. There's only one way for you to know them. God will have to reveal them to you. Unsearchable means you can't be searched out, and it's actually a Hebrew word that was used to describe when they were trying to reach the grapes on the vine and the grapes were too high for the harvester to reach. He's going to tell you things that are really just too high for you to reach. He's going to tell you. He is so intimately involved in your life that He can make direct deposits out of His heart into yours. He can make direct deposits out of His mind into yours and cause you to think differently about your circumstances and to see Him differently and to know the power of prayer for the circumstances of earth.